What's poppin', people? It's Dante. Good morning. It's very dark for 7 a.m. Yeah, so I'm just headed to get some coffee this morning. Filming with the GoPro Mini 1080p, exported to 720p because smaller file sizes are better, and I don't care about quality, right? Quality is subjective. So yeah, it's about 40 degrees Fahrenheit. Bundled up, layered up. It actually doesn't feel that bad. There's just like a light breeze, light wind. Look at these pink lights. It's cool. I like pink. That's a good color. The aesthetics are interesting. Look, it's like we're in the future, right? The future is here. This looks pretty futuristic to me. The pink lights on the beams. It's cool. Yeah, you know, the future is here. Perhaps it's wise to merge with the machine, right? Embrace the new ways of doing things. This morning I woke up, was doing some AI image generation using ChatGPT. It's super fun, right? You can even just use it on your iPhone. So I can type here, help me visualize a Spartan marching through the streets of Philadelphia with City Hall in the background. So it'll just visualize something now. And so yeah, I think it's fun to embrace the new technology, embrace the new ways of doing things. See, DALL-E 3 is creating 2 new images, and it's relatively fast actually, and just using it on the go with the iPhone is pretty clutch. And you know, using phones in public can be a distraction, but perhaps if we use them for creative tools, that's a better way to approach it. Look at this shit. Tech Spartan, baby. Let me lower the brightness. Maybe it's better to see on the GoPro. But yeah, look at that. Look at these Spartan. Oh, it's a female Spartan. Whoa, that's pretty nice. I like that. So yeah, this is a fun tool, right? The ChatGPT 4 system, whatever this is, OpenAI, DALL-E. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. You know, use the voice dictation when you write things. Stop typing, right? No more typing. You know, I kind of consider typing on a keyboard or typing even using the touchscreen. It's almost like when we went from film to digital, right? Or from radio to the TV, right? So just start embracing the new voice dictation technology, and perhaps that's a good way to distinguish writing done by a human rather than the AI, where the grammatical perfection of the AI's writing is what makes it sort of obvious. But perhaps it's a wise way to think about ChatGPT in terms of information gathering. Just ChatGPT, you know, no more Google. I think using ChatGPT in replacement for Google and just finding out any facts and things is perhaps wise. Yeah, so it's a good tool. Firstly, embrace the new tech, merge with the machine, and yeah, I thought adventure is in my blood. I have a passion and lust for battle. I think that the idea is simple. The more adventure in your spirit, the more courageous and audacious you become, the more you will see, the more that you will do, and ultimately having that sort of lust for life itself, I believe, is critical for this practice of photography, where we want to be outdoors as much as possible, right? The day will pass you by with the blink of an eye if you're actually stationary, but the more you move, the longer the days are, right? Where we exist outside the passage of time and through the physical movement and conquering new places, yeah, you can achieve anything. And I think that you should think without borders, think without limits, right? When you look out of your window, when you look up at the sky, right? Look, the clouds are low and they're moving slow, but we can go wherever you flow, wherever you desire. And to think that way, I believe, is wise, where, yeah, the world is without borders, the world desires to conquer and to explore. Think abundantly, right? Think with abundance, and think without any preconceived notions of what you will find. Just kind of go out there and create in an autotelic state. Enter the Zen zone, go with the flow, sort of make things for the sake of making things, and treat the creations that you make like you're giving birth to new children. Each photograph is a stream of becoming and a new child for you, right? So like, what is the most beautiful thing humans can leave behind on this world? The beautiful artwork that we create. But we must go beyond beauty and embrace the sublime aesthetics that we can achieve through high contrast black and white. And look, you can make beautiful photos with color, but I believe to go back to the basics, where you're playing with light and shadow, black and white, you can perhaps unlearn, forget everything you think you know. And from there we can go, right? And to go with this sort of question in mind each day before you set out with your camera. Recognize that we're just doing this for the sake of it, where yeah, you're doing this for fun. And yeah, just when you sit out with your camera, just ask the question before you go outside: what will reality manifest to be in a photograph, right? Where we're creating abstractions of reality. You know, what will life become when you embrace the mundane with curiosity, right? You can uplift these moments that are maybe overlooked, and yeah, perhaps approaching this sort of like wabi-sabi aesthetic, where look into the reflections, right? Look into the puddles, look into the small details and things that kind of go overlooked. And I think through the use of photography, these sort of things can become very aesthetic and beautiful, magical, wonderful, and surreal. Good morning. Hello. Can I have a double miso espresso?